Hello folks, hope you're all well. Today you're joining back out on the River Severn. I say back out on the River Severn. Last week I did try to get a session on the Severn and it didn't happen. I ended up doing more bailiff work because it was just, the clarity on the Severn last week was pretty pants. The river itself was down, very much down to be fair, but the clarity was that of if there's a storm it was midway up the banks. So, and to be fair, whilst I was talking to a father and son down at the Arley estate, whilst I was doing some bailiff work, where the bank sticks was in the floor, it was not in the water. When I came to come away, the water had come up a good few inches, so there was a lot of influence there. So I just knocked it on the head. And to be fair, Yam Yam in Jersey, I was going to do a shout out in that video for you, mate, but it never happened because I never caught a fish. So thank you very much for the chat down at Cornsall. Nice to know someone in Jersey watching my videos, but nice one, mate. And to be fair, the chap in the petrol station this morning, so I've dropped my daughter off at King Ed's for her first day at college today. The brown box has managed to get into where she wanted, bless her. So proud mum and dad moments, but I dropped her off and bumped into a chap in the BP petrol station, so nice one. So I've come back down today. I've been down to RD Tackle, picked up my Dudley Angling membership card so I can prove that I'm a member if anyone asks. And I've brought down just my light setup to 8 gram, 1,000 size spinning reel, 6 to 8 pound braid, I can't remember which now, I forgot. And it's just perch or chub really. If I catch a pike today, it's not by default. I have no intentions of fishing for pike. Personally, and this is, I'm not having to go to anyone, do whatever you want to do, but for me, I think the last few days have been really warm, really warm, so water temperature has risen. I know air temperature today is down a lot, but it's the water temperature that's the problem, not the air temperature. So I'm not fishing for pike. It will only be going for small stuff. As most pike anglers will know, pike can be absolute nightmares and hit small stuff quite often, especially this time of year. So if I do catch one, it's not being done by default. So, but one thing I'm going to have to do, I don't know if you remember in my last video, this probably won't come out. Yeah, it does, just about. You can see there's loads of line twists going on. I haven't had time to get it out, so I'm literally just going to run the field, pull in the lock, while I say run, walk. This fat old man ain't really nowhere no more. Just to pull the line off the length of the field, just longer than what I'd normally cast. Then retrieve it with my fingers and try and straighten it out a bit, just to get some of that twist out so there's not too much tension on the line. And then hopefully we can get a fish on the bank. So let's crack on and see what we can sort out. Well, it's got rid of some of it, but not all of it. I need to buy one of these tools, like someone said, and I forget which person it was. Someone suggested check the roller on the reel. It looks to be free, to be fair, so I'm gonna have to buy a device to get the reel, I think. But we'll see what happens. But let's crack on. I have seen a few chub and barbel crashing the surface. Again, rod tip down because I'm elevated. There's a fish surface to the top again. Fish on. I think it's chub. Not yet seen it. Oh no, it's a nice perch. Very nice perch. Very, very nice perch. Indeed. Come on, come on, come on, come on. In the net. Nice. Right, yeah, folks. So after a few casts around, I have finally found myself even a really nice perch. I didn't look at the length of it. Just took the photo quickly. I don't want to keep it out the water too long. But gave a cracking fight. At first I thought it was a chub. Immaculate condition apart from that bit of piece missing out of his dorsal fin, but absolute belter on the spinner. But let's get him back. So it's we'll find out where he is. No, he's gone under.
I sometimes wonder whether the beetle smells no chub.
There we go. Yeah, I mean it's right. So this is really shallow water. However, there are loads of fish been crashing from when I first arrived to have come back now. Might well not be a good thing that they're crashing. It might just be they're not interested in feeding. Oh, flipping heck, what's that? That was absolutely bonkers. Chub. On the rocks, chub. You stay there, mate. I actually thought that was going to be a trout then, when it took off. There we go, in the net. Little tinky chub. I don't know why I just called it a little tinky chub, no idea whatsoever. But there we go. Stay there, Bert, stay there. Let's get this out your mouth first. Oy. So, not a bad little chublet. Perfect live bait really, but there we go. Little pocket rocket the way he took off when he hit that lure. Right, yeah, folks, that's the end of one graft of a session today. I've only had a few hours at it, nothing, you know, I haven't had a hardcore day at it. So after dropping the eldest at college, fished 2 venues today, and all the fish have come from Dudley Angling Society water, so nothing from the further upstream today. What I would say though is, obviously we've had no flooding, we've had nothing but sunshine, but the water is a weird colour. It's got a tinge of green to it, maybe a tinge of or greeny brown, I'm not sure. Now, unless there's pollution gone in, could well be it's algae, I'm not sure. But I think amalgamation of whatever's going on with the water. Really sunny, it's been really warm the last few days. What I have noticed is the barbel and chub have been crashing the surface a lot today. Not being a devout barbel and chub angler, I don't know what that means in regards to, are they happy fish? Are they just frolicking in the water? Are they getting oxygen? Are they just messing around? Is it a bad sign? I don't know. Yeah, a lot of barbel and chub activity, usually around the rapids. Obviously it indicates with rapids more movement in the water, more oxygen, so there probably would be a happier fish. But for me, I'm not going home with blanca. I have caught a nice, really nice perch to be fair, 38 centimetres I think it was. A little bit of damage to the dorsal fin, but other than that, the actual body of the fish was absolutely mint. And I had I think there's a couple of little perch after that, and 1 chublet. So not much activity today really, but yeah, nice to be out, but it would have been nice to have had a bit more action. But there we go. Right guys, I'm off, pick my eldest up from college, and I'll catch you in a bit. Ta-da.